I did a lot of research on the individual. But you know, ultimately you have to go with what the text is. And the reason is because that's the vehicle that you have to work with. And it is, after all, the author's interpretation of what that individual actually was. So, although I'm portraying an actual person, because it's someone else's interpretation of what that person is, it is still, at least in part, a piece of fiction. So it's a little bit of both. I did research on it. I read the biographies and all over the internet, and read up on the trials. But ultimately, it's the script that you have to deliver, and that's what I mainly rely on. He's got a number of famous cases, and a number of cases that have influenced our society and our law, even though you don't know the names of the cases. We consider a work day to be 8 hours largely because of the work that Clarence Darrow did in court. We have had the rise and now the subsequent fall of unions largely because of, or at least in part of, as a part of what Clarence Darrow did. Law touches every moment of our lives, every day of our lives. And the things that law addresses are still very tangible to everyone. It would be unfair to say that this is about law. It's not. It's about humanity. It's about one man's effort, incredible effort, to uplift humanity and have them experience their higher selves. It is, after all, what we try to do as artists. We try to pull out that part of every human being that is that higher part, the mind and the emotion. And he did this. He did this all of his life, maybe with some despair, but he doesn't show any of that in the show.